Imagine this, you work for 4 years of high school and get your diploma. This is super cool, but it's also just the beginning of the rest of your life. Next step after high school for many people is higher education, aka going to a college or university. I was just like the rest of them. I looked into schools I was interested in, found what I did and didn't like, sent in applications, waited for my acceptance letters, and finally committed to a school to attend in the fall after I graduated high school. The first semester went great. I had good grades, joined a club, met new people, and even attended a few social events. However, in December, I packed up my dorm for winter break, went home, and bid farewell to that school forever. That's right. After everything leading up to the moment, I left my university and decided to enroll at my local community college. Now, you're probably wondering if everything was going well. Why leave? Well, there are a few reasons for this, mainly cost, the campus, and anxiety. Firstly, the cost of higher education is outrageous and extremely hard to justify. Even with the maximum merit scholarship my school allowed, my university cost would be over $10,000 a semester. That wasn't including textbooks and my dorm supplies either. I was looking at $80 to $100,000 of debt for the 4 years it would take to obtain my degree. While I did know this going into my first semester, it didn't fully set in until about halfway through what exactly I was doing. I was setting myself up for $100,000 in debt for this degree when I wasn't enjoying myself as much as I could have. That brings me into my next topic, the campus itself. Believe me, the campus was not terrible. It was relatively modern, the staff and professors were amazing, and the on-campus dining was decent. Not amazing, but decent. I honestly met some amazing people and learned great things in the classes there. However, that's where the positive ends. The campus was very secluded. It took about 30 minutes of walking to get to a county road with no businesses on it. That meant I was basically stuck on campus because I did not have a car at my disposal. I also assumed some small details did not matter as much as they actually did. For example, I dreamed of going to college football games, but this school did not have a football program. I assumed it didn't matter, but turns out it actually did. And finally, my anxiety regarding the whole situation did not make any doubts I was having any better. I felt alone in a new confined environment and did not know how to make it better. To put it frankly, I was miserable. So I eventually made the decision to transfer to my local community college. That's right, my decision to leave was already in motion before winter break started. Transferring out of college is a fairly simple process. You first apply to the new school you wish to go to and wait for the acceptance letter. Then go to your current school and explain your situation and ask for transfer help. They will tell you where to go and what forms or paperwork you'll need to fill out. You may have to pay outstanding fees on your account at your current school. I personally didn't, but you might. They could also charge a fee based on ending your room contract. But once you pay those applicable fees, you're set to go. Just do the enrollment for courses at your new school and make sure they don't need anything else from you, like transcripts or forms. Also, make sure you do submit your transcripts from any previous schools you've attended so your credits can be applied correctly. But after that, you're all set. There are a few key differences between university and community college, though. Firstly, being the cost. My bill went from being 10,000 a semester to about 2,000 after applicable style scholarships. So now I can work during my college and pay for it almost completely out of pocket, avoiding years of student debt payments. Classes. The classes are also different. While I wouldn't say they're easier per se, they certainly feel less engaging at times compared to my university courses. And that is probably the one thing I do miss about my university is that I had courses that made me think and I had to apply myself to do well, where I feel like I don't have to do that as much at community college. It's like less stimulating if you want to put it that way. And lastly, the lifestyle. I had to adjust from living on campus to commuting, which has its own adjustments that I'm not going to get into detail with in this video. But basically, the honest advice I can give to any of you who are considering transferring schools, if you're in if you're in a place where college isn't feeling right, trust your gut seriously. You're not stuck. When you attend a school, you're only committed to the semester you're going into. College, at the end of the day, is a tool towards your degree, your career, and the rest of your life. So if you're in high school right now and are anxious about committing to a college for the fall, or you're already in college and aren't happy where you are, consider transferring. At the end of the day, you're the creator of your own destiny, so live the life you want to live and make the choices that'll benefit you in the long term. So yeah, that's how I got to where I am today regarding community college. If you're going through something similar or have questions about anything, leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Also, my name is Frank. I'm documenting my life after high school as I make the full transition into adulthood. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more videos from me. Thank you, and have an amazing rest of your day, please.